I know you are looking for a video that explains to you FIFO Inventory Valuation Method quickly. So let's look at the question quickly for you to get an in-depth understanding. So we start with a question. This is a question that looks at the purchases and the sales of an item or inventory. So let's use the FIFO method. So here, FIFO method simply means first in, first out. Okay, so in order to solve it, we need four main things. We need to write the date, the purchases, the issues, and the balance. Okay, under the purchases, we are going to create a quantity. We look at the price and look at the amount. So the same thing goes for quantity, price, amount, then quantity, price, amount. Okay, so let's start. We first start with the 1st of August. Then we purchase 120 units at 120. So 1st of August, 120 units at 120. Great. So 120 times 120 will give us 14400. So we transfer this one to the balance section, which is 120, 120, 14400. Then on the 6th of August, we made sales of 100. So 6th of August, we have sales of 100 units at 140. So that will give us 1400. Okay. So 100 units times 140. 140. So that is 14,000. So here, under the issue, we are going to subtract the issues from the balance. So 120 minus 100 will give us 20, then 140. So 20 times 140, multiply 20 by 140. So 20 by 140, and that is going to give us 2,800. Or you can simply subtract 14,000 from 14,400. Okay, so no, sorry, you just subtract 100 from 120 and multiply by this. Sorry, so the price, sorry, so the price here is 120. So 120. So that will give us 20 times 120 times 120. That is 2,400. Sorry, I made a mistake there. So 2,400. So when you look at this carefully, you realize that when you subtract this from this, you are going to get the balance that is here. No. Sorry. When you subtract this from this and multiply by 120, you are going to get 2,400. Great. Now let's go to 8th of August. So 8th of August, we purchased 50 units. So 50 units by 125. So 50 times 125, 50 times 125 give us 6250. Now, when you come here, we already have a balance of 20 here at 120. So you bring 20, 120, giving us 2,400. Then 50 units at 125, giving us 6250. I hope you get me. Great. Then we'll go to the 10th of August. We made a sales. So 10th of August, we made a sale of 55 units. So now, if you look very carefully, now we have this in stock. So you see that we have 20, which is the first stock, and 50, which is the second stock that came in. Now we are using FIFO method, so the first one will be sold first before the second one. So we go and sell 20 times 120, giving us 2,400. Then we'll go and pick the difference to make 55 units. So we are going to pick 35 at 125. So 35 units times 125. That will give us 4375. 4375. Now, when we subtract the 35 from the 50, we are going to get 15. So 15 times 125. Okay. 15 times 125. So 15 times 125, giving us 1875. Okay. Now let's go to the 16th of August. 16th of August. 15th of August. We made the purchases of 20 units by 140. So 20 times 140 will give us 2,800. Now, this stock is already there, so we'll bring it 15, 125, 1875. Then we'll add this stock, which is 20, 140, then 2,800. Great. Then let's go to uh, the 20th of August. So 20th of August. Sorry, let me arrange it to go. So 20th of August. August. 20th of August, we also bought 30 units, 30 units at 150. So 150. So 30 times 150. So 4,500. So we go and add 15, 125, 1875, 20, 140, 2,800, then 30 at 150, giving us 4,500. Now let's go to the last one, which is to the 25th of August. So 25th of August, 25th of August, we have 40 units. Now, sorry. Now we are going to sell 40. So we have 40 units. So 40 units, we already have 15 there, 20 there, and 30. So we're going to sell the 15 first. 15 at 125, giving us 1875. Then 40, we need to add 25. So 25. So we are going to sell, sorry, we are going to sell the 20 first. So 20. So 20 at 140, 2,800. Then 15 plus 35, 15 plus 20 is 35. So we are left with 5 to get this 40. So we come and take that out of the 30. So we have 5 at 150, 5 times 150, 5 times 150, giving us 750. 750. So we are left with 25 at 150. 25 times 150. So that is 3750. 3750. So let me choose a different kind. So let me use violet. So when you look at this, this becomes the closing stock. Okay, so the closing stock is here. So let me write it. So the closing stock is 25 units at a cost of $37.50. Great. Now, this is the simple solution. However, let's go ahead and prepare an income statement. So, if you want to prepare an income statement, so income statement, okay. So, sorry. So, when you want to prepare an income statement, you start with your sales. Now, what sales are you supposed to look for? Now, you will realize that we didn't use these prices, but rather we selected the prices that are here. So in order to calculate your sales, we need to come and compute for the sales. So here we have 100 units by 140 plus 55 units times 145 plus 40 units 40 units times 160. So this one is going to give us, okay, so let's look at, so we'll look at 100 times 140 plus 55 times 145 plus 40 times 160. That will give us 28,375. So your sales figure here is 28,375. What about our purchases? So we need to add an opening stock. So here there's no opening stock here. You add our purchases. So our purchases, how do we get our purchases? We also need to multiply this by this, because these are the purchases: 120 by 120, 50 by 125, 20 by 140, 30 by 150. So when you look at here, you realize that it's the same thing that we have over here, right? The same thing. So we are going to add this number. We are going to add 14,400. So 14,400 plus 6250 plus 2,800 plus 4,500. That is going to give us 27,950. So 27, going to get 27,950, right? Then let's subtract our closing stock. Our closing stock here, we got 3750. So 3750. So let's subtract from here. So 27,950 minus 3750. That will give us 24,200. So our gross profit is going to be 28,375 minus 24,200, which is 41,75. Great. So that is the income statement associated with the FIFO method. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing, turning on the notification bell, and leave me a comment whether you liked the video and you are making also make suggestions about how we can improve the video. Thank you.